Hey guys, Katsuma Gaming here. Before we jump into the banner guide video, a quick information for you about the current situation what's going on. So first up, I'm not at home at the moment, so sorry for the bad audio quality and everything like that. I visited my family for 1.5 weeks, so in that time no live streams, and with that also no videos that are not like just pure gameplay. So for example, arena runs still should come with arena teams and stuff like that, but I can't make any audio guys besides a few here and there if I just go to the PC of my sister, so sorry about that. I also couldn't make any videos in advance because my PC recently broke down, so I didn't even have the option to cut any videos and record any videos, so sorry about that. But again, I try to make videos for special things like when new banner drops and like that. I hope when I get home I can fix the PC soonish and be right back for full and everything like that. But yeah, let's get right into the banner guide. So as you all know, tomorrow the new banner drops 2.25 Anniversary Festival 5 banner with Fast, Cecily and Arue. Before we go into the kit, I just want to talk about two things. First up, the upcoming banners, and second of all, collaboration. So the upcoming banners are pretty whatever, like most of them are permanent until we get to the swimsuit, and then the big one will be swimsuit part 3. Thanks to that, we also pretty much know that after swimsuit part 1, 2 and 3 should be dropping, so no collaboration in there. And that just means that the earliest we can get the collaboration would be like in the middle of October, sorry, which means we have a few time to get some quarters back up. And again, we have no confirmation when the collaborations will be happening, so because of that, it's again pure speculation on how much you save from that. But let's first take a quick look at the characters. First up, Fast Cecily. She is still top tier in water. If you watch my channel quite a bit, the last water arena in JP, we actually used Cecily in the new water arena. Even though we got a new aqua that is pretty pog, we still use Cecily. That's how good she is. She's still relevant and meta in the current arena. Keep in mind though, JP arenas are literally split in 6 parts. So we have AoE and single target arenas, we have physical and magical arenas, and we have of course AoE and physical target arenas for hybrid arenas as well. So there are 6 different types of arenas, and depending on that, team comps switch around a lot. For example, the physical AoE meta is of course completely different to the single target mage meta and stuff like that, which may seem like some units are weaker because you don't see them regularly or more often, but it's just whatever arena drops, that units for that arena will get used. Simple as that. So if you don't see a unit recently, doesn't mean the unit is bad in JP, it just means not the proper arena for a unit is there. Unless I just write here that she's no longer good and she just got replaced. So first up, passive trait, 7% water damage, 14% if your beef's HP is above 70%, which should happen most of the time. Again, you have your ulti too, which is really strong, gives you a heal over time, gives you another agility speed boost, which is so strong, it's really good. Run her together with, for example, right now Fast Aqua, and you should have way more enough healing to always be high HP. And even with other units in the future, like for example a new Leah that can also use her ulti 1 to heal a bit and stuff like that, you normally should be above that. So that's just a 40% water damage bonus, which is really good. Basic is kind of whatever, small debuff, which is fine to take less damage, but it's like nowhere near needed or anything like that. But their skills are really awesome. First up, AoE skill, party tier 1 water damage buff. You know that these elemental damage buffs are good. They're not like, oh my god, you need them in a team, but if you can use them on a proper unit, they're amazing. For example, here in water, we actually have one of the best ones to get that skill. In that case, Cecily, so that's really good. Then our second skill is a 6 second CDR skill, which is also really good. 6 seconds is amazing. So that's tier 2, by the way, if you don't know that. And that just means she has 2 amazing support skills, also amazing damage because all of her skills scale with HP condition, and she is just a really strong ulti. And yeah, she's still top in the water. I'm not sure if she any more top 1 when I get back home and have a working PC. I need to update that doc, but for now I would still say she's top water unit, and with that I highly recommend summoning for her. Luckily, the other unit on the banner is also really good. Fast Arue. Same kind of passive trait as Cecily, but only 13% if the enemy has a debuff, so no longer HP condition. She has everything debuff condition, which is working really, really well with a kit. So first step, basic with debuff condition bonus damage. How do you get a debuff on the enemy? That's easy. Just look at your skill 1, which is single target magic attack skill with debuff condition that applies a tier 2 reshred. So the moment you have the tier 2 reshred on the enemy, all your other skills and basics will deal more damage. Fits well together with the second skill. It gives herself a tier 2 dark elemental buff, but this is a self buff, so no team support. This Arue is a pure selfish unit that can nuke with her skills, that can nuke with her ulti. That works really, really well if you have proper team support around her. And same thing with her, she's good in single target mage arenas as the reshred unit. There are now auto reshred units, which makes it a little bit less used, especially with like a Echidna coming around and stuff like that. There's like some beef about which units you should use, but she's still a really, really strong unit and will stay at least meta for pretty much a year. So I also think she's a well-deserved pickup, and here is my recommendation for you all. I wouldn't say save too much quartz, because let's just say the collaboration is pretty much middle of October. That's 1.5 months. 1 month is pretty much like 30,000 quartz or something like that. Maybe a little bit more, a little bit less. Then of course the collaboration goes for at least half a month, so you can count for 2 months, which should give you 60,000 quartz. Plus, of course, whatever stuff we get for collab from other events, stuff like that, it's not included there. Yeah, the music ran out, sorry. But like, we should get a lot until the collaboration of. Yes, it will be 2 banners, and it's probably good to have like around 100k quartz at the end. So if you can save like 30 to 40k quartz, that's good. But in the same time, these units are so good that I say if you don't have that much and need to go a little bit lower, maybe just do it. Like, I know collaboration units are good, but with depending on how long they actually get delayed, some of them might be less good. So, for example, Misaka will be good still, don't get me wrong. Accelerator / Union, whatever you get, can also be good for at least like half a year. But like, Roko is probably gone and not much meta. Chloe Misakas, whatever. Reagan Megumi will be good for 1 or 2 arenas. Like, you only have 2 goals, and the most goal is Misaka. And the moment you have Misaka, you're good to go. And if you then get any one of Accelerator or Union, you're set for Earth to be top 1k all the time, if that is what you go for. Of course, for top ranks, you probably want Accelerator over Union, but like, you get what I mean. You should still be good to go even if you use some quartz here, so don't be worried too much. At least that's what I'm doing. I will probably use all the 40k that I have. Yes, I only have 40k. Thanks to Second Anni. Thank you for drowning all my quartz. But I'll try to get them. I pray to God that I get lucky this time and just get them before I'm out of quartz. And if I get out of quartz, then so it is. And we'll see how much luck I will get in the next banner. It's a gacha game. You can always get lucky or unlucky. You never know. So I recommend pulling for this banner, that's all I can say. If you're still worried about a collaboration, feel free to say. These are just my recommendations, my personal opinion. You can disagree. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you want to pull on this banner, or if you pulled, how did your summons go? I will probably try to record my pulls for a YouTube video and just upload it without audio commentary, so check it out as well when it goes live. But I still hope this helps you out. I wish you all a nice time. Still hope you can find some joy in the videos even without audio commenting, and that they help you out. And when I'm back, I try to make a lot more videos, like a new updated guide with now officially sharing the drive link, which I haven't done so far, and a lot of other stuff like upgrade materials for units, finally maybe do my manual guide that I've used for a long time, and a lot of stuff. So yeah, that's it for today. Remember to like, subscribe if you like this video. Give me feedback all the time if I can do anything better, or if you have any kind of information for me. Wish you all a nice day, nice week, and see you all in the next one. Bye bye.